I look so horrifically rough. What's new? Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would film an honest day in my life during isolation. Honestly, I work from home anyway, so my actual day-to-day routine for when I'm like at home hasn't changed dramatically. The only difference is I don't go to the gym at the moment, obviously, which I'm gutted about, but I thought I would show you what I have been up to. So currently it's 10 to 9. I've been trying to get up before 9 o'clock every single day and do Joe Wicks's workout at 9 o'clock, which I know is aimed at children, but it's quite a good full body workout. It's a good warm up for the rest of the day, and I go straight on my like daily walk afterwards. So that is what I'm going to do right now. If you haven't tried it, I recommend. He live streams on YouTube at 9 AM every weekday. Today is a Friday, so it's going to be a weird one. I think he does like fancy dress Fridays or something, so I'm going to go do that. I am obsessed with these leggings. I'm getting so many questions every time I wear them. They're from Fabletics. This isn't sponsored by Fabletics, but these are from there, and I've worn them non-stop during this isolation period. I just took my hair out of those plaits. What a joke. Oh my god. Right, time to tie this back up. My top tip for everybody at the moment is once you're out of your bed, make it again, because otherwise the temptation is real. And then I go downstairs and do my Joe Wicks workout, which I actually find really fun. I feel like you guys 100% know what I have for breakfast by this point, so I'm not going to talk through it, but shreddies, banana, most days of the week. Let's go. Okay, I finished my breakfast. I'm now going to go for my daily walk. This varies every single day, so like some days I go later in the day and I'll go with my mum and walk the dog, but for the whole of this week pretty much I've been going on my own at about like 10 or 11 in the morning and walking for almost a whole hour, which is anywhere between like 5 and 7 kilometers, about 4 or 5 miles, which is quite a lot of walking. I don't usually do that. I think this is definitely making me fitter, but I'm really enjoying it. I've been listening to Chris Ramsey's podcast that he has with his wife, and it's really funny. It's actually embarrassing because I'll be walking and I'll just start laughing out loud at the podcast and I'm like, oh my god, I look insane. But that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do a bit of a shorter one today because when I get home I want to go on the treadmill for like 10 minutes. I want to do an hour's workout. I'm going to do like 45 minutes walking outdoors and then 15 minutes on the treadmill when I get back. So yeah, in this situation I'm actually so lucky because I live near so much countryside, guys. Usually I'm complaining about this, but right now I'm so happy to have so much greenery around me. I walk about 5 to 7 kilometers across the westward each day that I go out and can be bothered anyway. So, I don't think I've ever filmed inside our garage before. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best looking location in the house. Looks like a garage. But when I realised that all of this was gonna be like a lot more serious and the lockdown was gonna happen, I panic bought a treadmill. Most people were buying food. I thought, no, I want a treadmill because I had just got into going to the gym every single day and I'd been doing like 40 minutes on the treadmill every single day, and I really didn't want to let that slip. As it happens, I've actually started walking a lot more, so I haven't used it every day, but on the days where I go for like a bit more of a leisurely walk, or I just walk the dog, or I don't walk very far, I then come back and use the treadmill. So this is the one I got. It's by Confidence Fitness. I actually got it off eBay. It was like £200, which I didn't think was too bad. If I can find it, I'll link it below, but I think it might be out of stock. Basically how it works is you just turn it on its touchscreen here, which is so good, and then obviously like any regular treadmill you can like up the speed of it here. So I usually walk about 7 kilometers an hour, which is like a really fast walk. Oh my god, there's a bee. So yeah, I'll just do about 10 minutes on this as like a fast-paced walk after my walk. Look at my baby hair, guys. This is how you know you've been sweaty on a walk. Time to get in the shower and sort myself out, I think, and then get ready for the actual day. It's almost midday, but do you know what? Nothing else to really do. Every time I turn the camera on to film, my mum starts hoovering. I'm gonna be honest with you, most days in isolation I have not properly got dressed or done my hair, but today I've got a couple of brand bits to do. I need to take a photo, and I feel like because I'm filming this video I want to put a little bit more effort in. So I've just turned my curlers on. I'm just going to curl the front bits of my hair and do like a bit of makeup. Does any of you guys know what I mean when I say like half a face of makeup? Like I don't mean literally half, I mean like the bare minimum, like concealer, mascara, eyebrows kind of vibes. going great until I poked myself in the eye with the mascara wand. I literally have just sat with my eyes streaming for about 5 minutes because I can't see. That is why I haven't been wearing makeup for 2 weeks, guys, because I've actually forgotten how to apply it. That's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs now and talk to you about something I've been doing recently. So this part of the video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare, which I thought was the perfect sponsorship for a day in the life in isolation. So if you haven't heard of Skillshare, it is an online learning community for other people that are creative and love learning and want to continue their knowledge of different things outside of a classroom. Skillshare offers literally thousands of online classes on so many different topics. They have like illustration, photography, graphic design, business, freelancing, videography. There's literally so many. There's so many different videos and so many different levels that you can do the videos at, that there's literally something for everybody, which again, if you're wanting to take something up as a hobby or have a different interest that you've never had a chance to express before, it's perfect. Now, the reason that I obviously think this is so perfect for at the moment is people have a lot more time on their hands than they usually do. If you found yourself off work or just off university or school and you want to push yourself a little bit further, Skillshare really has the tools to be able to do that. Plus, it does kind of break your day up. If you find staying inside really difficult, like me, trust me, I'm not finding this easy at all. Skillshare is a really good way to spend an hour just focused on something completely different to what's going on in the world around you right now. So this is what the classes look like. You can select how you want to do them, if you want ones that are shorter than 15 minutes, if you want a full hour. For example, I've typed in business here because I think I mentioned in a video the other day that I'm actually interested in knowing a lot more about business studies and like the background of business. Like technically I am self-employed, but I've had no education in any form of business at all, and I think just for the job that I do, it would be really helpful to just have a bit of background knowledge. So these are two that particularly interest me. This is Instagram for business use and from blog to business content creation, which I think obviously really fit what I do. But on the same breath, you guys know that I actually did do photography at university for a year. So when I did my foundation degree, I did it in photography, and they have so many classes on here. This one, for example, is taught by Brandon Walful, who is my favorite photographer. So that's definitely something I'm going to add to my list. So the best part about this for you guys is the first 500 of you, so that is so many of you, can get 2 months free on Skillshare by using the link down below. I think it is so worth it. I think it's a really great idea to utilize the time that we have now to try something new, to push your boundaries, because there's not really an excuse. So I'm going to leave the link to Skillshare down below where you can download it. I want to thank them for sponsoring this because I think it's the perfect integration, and I'm currently going to watch that 20-minute class on business from a point of view on Instagram. Look at these, guys. I didn't even realize it had these. There's a whole section on YouTube. So how to vlog, how to stay motivated, how to have a successful channel, how to edit with Final Cut Pro. There's so many here. This is so good. So pretty much each day this week I've made an omelette of some kind. So today I'm putting spinach, cheese, onion, and there's a couple of tomatoes in there. I'm just gonna make that as like my lunch, to be honest, maybe with some crisps. And yeah, I just really like it. I feel like an omelette is a good lunch, and during this time in lockdown I've really perfected my omelette making. I've probably just jinxed it, but I have pretty much nailed it. Perfect. I've also started putting half an avocado with my egg when I do that. So sometimes I'll do it scrambled egg, sometimes I do it the fried egg. Today I'm doing it as an omelette, but usually I'll try and put an avocado with it. So I 100% jinxed myself about being the perfect omelette maker because I did kind of burn this one, but I think I salvaged it just at the last minute. And I've put it with the avocado. I know that is like not a regular side, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. And then I also have these. I'm going through such a pombear phase. Can you tell? I feel like I've mentioned them in so many videos. Look who hasn't been in this video very much, if at all. Come here. Swesh is in a mood with me. So next on my list of things to do today is the brand deal that I have to shoot. So I'm currently working with Glossybox. I'm pretty sure it will have gone up by the time this goes up. So I've just set everything up to shoot. This is what the shot kind of looks like. This is the behind the scenes of all the stuff I've just moved off my desk. So just know that this is the reality. What you see versus my actual life is just stuff everywhere. But I am going to sort this out after I've done it because everything has a place. It's just like nobody really wants to see some £3 felt tips in the background of a shot, do they? That was pretty successful, if I say so myself. It is now somehow nearly 3 o'clock. I think the positive of being in isolation and constantly working from home, obviously I work from home anyway, so I have mentioned that it's not a huge difference for me, but my favourite part of my job is all of the travel that I get to do. So I'm really fortunate in that a lot of what I do gets me out and about, and I'm always in London and I'm always in Manchester, and I'm just like, even if it's not directly through work, it's like friends I've made through YouTube, so I'll be visiting them or I'll be going out where they live and they're never from around here, so I get out and about quite a lot, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, that's one of my favourite parts of this whole thing, and that is what I'm missing the most. Don't get me wrong, when I'm out doing that, sometimes I do just crave like a day in this office just getting everything sorted out. Like, I call those days admin days. But I've had a lot of admin days recently, so now I'm like itching to do something else, and I just obviously can't. So to break up the afternoon, I've done an hour of brand work, and then I did the hour on Skillshare, ate my lunch. I'm gonna now bake something because I have about 3 hours of editing to do this afternoon, but I don't just want to sit straight away after doing this looking at a computer. Take a minute. I'm gonna go make flapjack, which takes literally 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna power on. I just need a 20-minute break, really. Even though I don't actually need a 20-minute break, it's just me telling myself I do. To break up the day, because otherwise, one room all day, you get a little bit bored. Let's go bake flapjack. This will probably turn out really badly because flapjack's super simple, but I am a really bad baker, so if anybody can mess up flapjack, it will be me. So the other day, my dad actually got these scales because we've all been baking a little bit more, obviously. So these are like electric ones. Finally, we have been using like Victorian style scales for my whole life, and we finally got some 21st century, Jesus Christ, I am just losing brain cells at this point. 21st century scales. Are you laughing at me?
No.
He is. Right, simple recipe for flapjack. We don't have any treacle, so I'm actually making honey flapjack because we have honey in the house. So you need honey, you need oats, and you need butter and sugar, and that's it. And that is why I like these kind of recipes. 350 grams of oats, give or take a couple because apparently I can't be exact. Okay, I've added the two together, the melted butter, sugar and honey, and then now I'm just mixing it in with the oats. Is this too much for the tray? That looks perfect. Guys, listen to that sound. That looks so good. I'm so excited to eat it. Also, because this is quite a deep tray, it's like really deep flapjack. Very pleased with my afternoon. Okay, it is now 4 PM, and from now until dinner, I'm just going to be editing tomorrow's vlog because the travel vlogs that I've been uploading to my channel have been the longest to edit of any videos I've ever uploaded. So I would say on each Australia vlog, I've probably spent 7 hours editing each one at a minimum because there was so much footage. So say for example, if you saw a 20-minute vlog, there was almost an hour's worth of footage, and a lot of it I cut out because I filmed so many like time lapses or little clips that I could either speed up or like completely get rid of because it was like not adding anything to the video. And then I voiced them all over as well, which also took a long time. So the Singapore ones are slightly easier because I've got less voicing over to do on these ones because I was vlogging to like the camera, talking to the camera a lot more. Just because I was on my own, I felt a bit more comfortable, but they're still probably going to take like 4 or 5 hours each. I started the first round of edits yesterday, so I imagine it'll take like another 3 hours today, and it'll be up tomorrow morning at 11. So that is how I'm going to spend this afternoon. I then need to send the content that I took for Glossybox across to Glossybox and get them to approve it, and if they obviously don't approve it, then I need to do it again. So yeah, just a bit of an insight into what a working day at home looks like for me, I guess, as well as it obviously being an isolation day in the life. It's a regular day in the life to a certain extent. As I said, guys, I was just finishing up the final rounds of edits on the Singapore vlogs. If you haven't watched my Australia travel series, I really recommend. Also, this evening, the sun was setting across my office so beautifully and it just looked gorgeous. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I just forgot to film a little bit. So it's now 7 PM. I was just working until we had tea, dinner, whatever you want to call it, and then I just forgot to film the food. So basically we had like fajitas, wrap kind of things, and then we ate the flapjack. I am pleased to tell you that it was a moderate success, a little bit crumbly, but very, very tasty, and that's what counts. But I'm just going to carry on editing this vlog now, and then in around an hour I'm actually going to watch a film with my parents. So I haven't really stuck to any kind of work schedule today. I know a lot of people that work from home like get up and do like 9 to 5 hours. I don't really work like that because I know that I'm not going to sit for 8 hours at my laptop and get everything done without having breaks. But then similarly, I'm happy to continue working till like 8, 9, 10, 11 PM if I need to. Like, it doesn't really bother me, so I'd rather just have my own little way of working. So for now I'm going to continue to edit, and then I will pick you back up when we're picking a film. I have to say Disney Plus has been a win in this whole isolation situation. Disney Plus were really onto something because everybody is hooked. So here I'm just editing the content I took earlier in the day for Glossy Box, and just like editing the photos slightly and writing the captions on Instagram stories, and then I send it all over to my manager, and that's that. So it is now about 8:15. I've just taken my hair out. I've started getting a really bad headache. I've actually had a few more headaches recently since I've been staring at my screens more. I really think that that is it. Like, I've been looking at laptops for like almost all day every day, and it's actually really bad for my eyesight. Plus I was actually due an eye test this month. Obviously that's being cancelled, but I do think I maybe need my eyes testing. Whatever, I feel like if I get to 20 and I've never had glasses, that's quite an achievement. So maybe now's the time I need a pair. But anyway, I'm gonna jump in the shower, just wash my hair. I wasn't gonna wash it, but it just feels a bit like disgusting. So weird that you can see me there. Anyway, basically I'm gonna go wash my hair now, make myself feel a bit better. I'm gonna pick a nice conditioner as well, because the reason it feels a bit gross is because it feels a bit dry. So I'm gonna pick a conditioner. We need to put a new one in the shower, so I think I'm gonna go with an OGX one. So in these drawers in my office, I have all of the stuff that I am like gifted that I know that I will use. So for example, all of this is basically hair stuff. This is the apple cider vinegar conditioner, but I think I have another one as well. Are there any conditioners in there? No, but there's a hair mask. But I actually do have a hair mask in the shower already that I could use, but I just can't really be bothered to do a full-on hair mask. I just kind of want a good conditioner, so maybe I'll take this one with me. Ooh, or should I take the Body Shop strawberry conditioner? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. I don't think I've ever used a Body Shop conditioner before. So that evening we chose to watch the new live action Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus. It's actually a Disney Plus original, and it is really, really good. Although if you have a dog, it's actually quite sad. It might make you cry, but honestly, Disney are just pulling out the stops of this Disney Plus service. She looks like she's being all cute. Here's what she actually wants. You can't have it. Look at the TV, the dog's barking, Lottie. Watching Lady and the Tramp. You are such a lady dog. No, no. Bad manners though. So I'm now in bed with my retainers in, and I don't know how it's got to 11:15, but it has. Like, I don't know how the days are still going pretty quick, but they are so far, touch wood. But I'm actually going to watch the next episode of Get Even. It's a series on BBC 3, which is like online only, and it's kind of like a little bit similar to Pretty Little Liars, like 4 girls, quite girl power, and they're being framed for murder. It's quite good. Half an hour episode, so it's really easy to watch. So I'm just going to watch one of those and then probably go to bed. So I might end this video here. I recommend checking out that series if you haven't already. I also recommend Chris and Rosie Ramsey's podcast if you haven't checked that out. That's really funny. But yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're having a good week, a good day, and that you're making the most of this situation the best you can. Yeah, thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned, 500 of you, which is just ridiculous, 500 of you can sign up for 2 months free on Skillshare with the link down below. So definitely check that out if you haven't already, and I shall be back on my channel this weekend. Thank you so much for watching this one. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Let me know one thing you did today that made you smile in the comments. One thing. Mine was going for my walk. That was my one thing. And I will be back on Saturday. Bye!